Hey guys, welcome back to OceanGemTarot. It's warm today, so kind of like vegged out. I was going to do the reading outside, but yeah, it's way too windy. I started it and cards started blowing everywhere, so I was like, never mind, back to my room. So, we did have nice, pleasant scenery, but, you know, I guess the wind had a different plan than I did. So, what I have for you guys is, sorry, my hair is bugging me. Let me turn this up just a little bit. All right. I heard when I was meditating this morning and doing, you know, my morning stuff like we all do, because I get up at like the butt crack of dawn. I heard laugh like you've never been hurt. And then, like, laughter also, it raises your vibration. So some of you guys need to laugh more. Yeah. Get your vibrations, you know, raised up and get you feeling good, put you in a good mood, you know, all that good stuff. And then I smelled something and it smelled really bad. Like, yeah, it smelled like crap. And then I smelled like a strong smell of cigarette smoke. And then I heard they're full of crap. So somebody that might smoke a lot, that could be around you guys, are full of crap. And you might know this, or you may not be aware of it, but you kind of have this feeling that they might be. Trust the intuition. And then I also smelled like, I had a vision of a lake. But I smelled like, you know, when you go to a lake and there's some places of like the lake or along a stream, and it has that real earthy smell. And it kind of smells like that wet dirt, moss kind of smell. Like, I don't know, to me it smells like fish water. So I took that as somebody might need to go fishing or does fish a lot. Maybe somebody that passed away. You might be having memories of going fishing with them. Just know, like, if you have like random smells like that, they're with you. And then I had, let me move this over here because it'd be way easier. I'm half blind, the light. And then, all right, I also, when I was laying down, because like, I also kind of like meditate and stuff like that and listen to meditation music before I go to sleep. I had 2 hard pats on my bed, like right by my feet. And I was like, whoa, crap. And I was like, okay, stop. And then I had a vision of somebody who used to wake somebody up. And it feels like a masculine energy. I'm not sure. But they would pat you by your feet on that bed and be like, get up. It's time to wake up. Come on. So that's for somebody. Just know that if you ever feel like kind of like you're jolted awake, but it feels like somebody pats on your bed, that's them telling you that they're there. Or they could be like trying to like get your attention to show you something, kind of like redirect you. I feel that this is like, drawing your attention when you're in the middle of thinking about something hard, but you might already know the answer to the solution. So it's kind of like, wake up. But that's not for everybody. And then, oh, I also started the initials RT. And then I also saw somebody like spilling sugar in their bed. And so I know that like signifies like upcoming weddings and family. But I also know that it means like a profit, like a small profit might be coming to you. Or like a debt's being repaid. But I looked it up further. It also stands for forbidden pleasure, love coming into you, and then like you're complex and you're full of duality. And then I also saw like somebody has a big plastic jar full of change. You might want to go through that change and look for old coins, because somebody has a coin that's worth a lot of money. So instead of taking it to, what are those things called? They have them at the like the grocery store. So it's coin stars or whatever the heck they're called. Where you pour all the change in them and it sorts out and it gives you a receipt, and then you go get the money. Look through your change first. because you might be sitting on a gold mine. Oh, and then right after I heard that, I heard this. And I sing this mantra like a lot. And I heard it from Auntie Thick. Shout out to Auntie Thick. She also popped in my head today. So I want to tell her hello. Because all the blues just like popped in my head. So I was like, oh, hello. But you guys know that thing is like ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. And every time a ching money comes to me, it all flows in so abundantly. From the top, left, right, and abundant me. Wave, wave, wave goes the money wave. Money flow, money saved. Flowing in and out, plus money saved. Debt, 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 all debt is paid. Anyways, that's how I say it in my head. But some of you guys might need to sing that mantra, or that mantra might be significant to you guys, because as money goes out, money comes in, and it's like that equal balance of flow. So, yeah. And then I had that song stuck in my head by there's like this little girl. I'm sure she's not a little girl anymore. Her name is Grace Vanderwall. And there's a song that brought me to tears because like I felt somebody's emotions, like they had a breakthrough. And it's that song that's called like I Don't Know My Name. And it's like you asked me why I cut my hair and changed myself completely. I'm lost trying to find myself in a sea of all the people. And it says like I don't know my name. I don't play by the rules of the game. And then like at the end of the song, full body goosebumps. It ends up like, you know, now I know my name and I don't play by the rules of the game. And so it's, I don't know. It made me feel like this overwhelming sense of happiness and joy for somebody, that it literally made my eyes water up and tear up. So congratulations to whoever like reconnected. I feel like it's somebody that reconnected with themselves. They found themselves again. They might have lost themselves for, you know, whatever reasons. Because, I mean, we go through crap. It's life. It's full of challenges. It's full of obstacles. And, you know, sometimes we lose ourselves in this, you know, game of life. But I feel that somebody had that breakthrough. And they have found themselves again, you know. And they're no longer out there searching for who they really are. So that's a blessing. And I don't know, it made me extremely happy for whoever that is. So congratulations. And then I feel that somebody like came out of a really dark place with that. Somebody was just in a really dark place, and then all of a sudden it's just like boom, they came out of it and came into the light. So it's just very, I don't know, it was very powerful to me and how I felt it. So I'm sure that that person's like overwhelmed. And then my left palm was itching. So like I know the superstitions of it, but I went ahead and I looked into it further. It's new energy flowing through your life. Your vibration has shifted. Your solar plexus chakra has been like reactivated or cleared. It represents your intuition and what messages you're picking up upon from your guides. Manifesting something in your life, money, finances. The left hand is the receiving hand. It's like you're receiving a gift from the universe, or you're about to. Let me turn my page. Trying not to shake this too terribly bad. I'm sure I will anyway, so sorry. Your left hand is your non-dominant hand, and your right hand is your dominant hand. So it's more like more action, and this is more intuition. So like the left hand also stands for like the feminine energy. It stands for receiving. It stands for intuition. Your intuition is working in overdrive. There are many spiritual messages that are coming in. And then it also stands for like, I put in here like notations whenever your left palm itches, like sit in silence and like listen to it, because you're also kind of getting like spiritual inner wisdom that's speaking to you. So you might need to take down, like sit and journal, meditate, open up a gateway and receiving those messages. And then I wrote down here Auntie Thick and I put hello with a smiley face, because she's absolutely amazing. You guys should go check her out. I found her through Samari, actually, and it was just absolutely amazing. Definite gift. She's under Black Bali Psychic. I love her. She's fabulous. You guys should check her out. Oh, and check out Samari as well, XOXO Simply Tarot, because she's absolutely lovely. And then I also had moss agate, and that encourages you, or it encourages tranquility and emotional balance. Moss agate is perfect for those experiencing like strong aggression or an overly like nurturing emotions. It helps that to balance out. It helps out balance like the male and the female energies, or masculine and feminine energies, however you want to see it, when they become too extreme. And it's also like a stone of Virgo. I know that as well. It's a stone of new beginnings, and it also attracts abundance and tapping into those like deep set creativity and wealth. It's great to raise self-esteem, and it speeds up recovery from illness, like anti-inflammatory. It cleanses the circulatory and boosts the immune system. It's associated with the root and the heart chakras. So yeah, and I also wrote down here because I saw like balance, but I saw it like on a courthouse. You know how a lot of courthouses have those like statues, and they have like the balance of like, justice. And I put the law of balance. What goes around comes around. Put your ego aside. Transcend the ego, and then you can like dissolve karma. Sometimes whenever we're doing things, we need to do them with compassion instead of being judgmental. And if you, kind of think things through and observe versus being judgmental, and really set that ego aside and give people compassion, you can dissolve some of the karma that you might have coming towards you, or that you might create by being judgmental or hypocritical. So, be compassionate to people. So, do I have anything else? No. So, we are going to jump into the tarot, and then, I don't know, I'm going to use a few decks on this one. What do we have with the collective? What do they need to know? What does the collective need to know? I see somebody trying to, this is very random, entrap somebody, whether it's through money or a pregnancy. Just know if you do that, you will have bad karma coming your way. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's like you want more, but this person doesn't necessarily want more. And so somebody, whether it's you or somebody else, is trying to kind of be sneaky, and that's not for everybody. All these cards are reversed. We have the King of Swords reversed, the King of Wands reversed, the Lovers reversed, and the Four of Cups reversed. So, I also see, I see like somebody's being like really erratic and unpredictable. I feel with this Knight of Swords. I feel that somebody has no direction in life right now. They're being really impulsive. Somebody could be really controlling or overbearing with the King of Wands. That could be where this is coming in too. That could be where the I see the money coming in. Somebody trying to have a hold over somebody with money. Or maybe you just feel entrapped within yourself because you are looking more on the lack of what you don't have versus what you do have. So you're blocking money from coming into you. I have the, somebody has a relationship with this, I feel, or is in it. This could be family too, just whatever somebody's experiencing. It could be like an overbearing parent, I see. But that's causing like a lot of conflict. But I do see the ending of a relationship due to conflict. And just because that relationship isn't meant to be. It has no direction. But somebody might be trying to trap somebody within that relationship by trying to get pregnant. Just because you get pregnant, it's not going to make it work. You're just going to bring a baby into the world and be like, oh, but we got a child together. And it's still not going to work out. So what? You're going to have a baby, like, trying to trap somebody? So, like, what? Where do you think it's going to go? It's still not going to work out. So then you can, hold the child against the person. I see somebody holding the child against the person. I'm like, wait, you can't see your kid. That's very childish. Don't do that. But I see that somebody also is just choosing happiness and leaving something behind that was overbearing. This could even, I just heard workplace. This could be a workplace that was really overbearing and wanting a lot from you and not, paying you your worth. Like, I'm working 80 hours. You don't pay me enough for this. And they're taking advantage because you might be salary. So be mindful of that. Just because your salary doesn't make you, like, you know, a workhorse. Does that make sense? Kind of, maybe? I don't know. But I see that, you know, something new is coming in here in the future. I feel some of you guys are going to be blessed. Somebody is leaving behind somebody that used to, like, pull at their heartstrings and then let them go and then pull them back and then push them away. So they're finally getting out of that yo-yo effect. I wouldn't say that it's like an actual true narcissist. I mean, it could be. It depends on your situation. I feel that people use that word too freely because a lot of people have narcissistic tendencies that aren't necessarily a full-blown narcissist. Trust me, I know because I was married to one. But he was kind of on the lines of an actual psychopath. So yeah. I feel that somebody really does need to do more writing. It'll help them work through what they're going through and understanding their emotions. Let's see, what else do we have from here? What else does the collective need to know? What are more situations the collective is going through? What guidance do we need? I feel that somebody's never grateful. They're always just wanting more, 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 more. Like, they're always thirsty. They're always wanting something more. And I feel that somebody's, like, giving all that they can give and giving 100% of their effort, but yet it's never good enough. If that's the case, no matter what situation it is, even though you might be working hard, don't work on so much of people pleasing. You can only do what you can do. And as long as you're giving 100%, stand firm in that. And if people don't know your worth, it's time to walk away and find something else. Yeah. Because once you do that and you walk away, it's like you completed a cycle, but yet you're going to begin a new cycle. And it's going to be fulfilling to you. And it's going to bring like balance and harmony to your life. It's the world. I feel that, you know, like the sun's going to shine down on you. It's like you kind of, because there's a mountain in the background of that world card. I feel that you guys might have had to climb over that mountain. And now it's like she's on the clouds. Like you're feeling breezy because you've been guided to do this. And it might have been scary because some of you guys might be thinking about or already have left a situation behind that you were scared to leave. Yeah, but you were guided to do so. And now you're feeling, you know, the repercussions and the rewards just like that. You know, breezy feeling. The weight's lifted off of your shoulders. Somebody feels like they're in a hopeless situation. This is the 9 of Swords. But I feel with all this that somebody might be traumatized and don't know how to accept themselves outside of what this is. I feel that somebody's trapped in an abusive type relationship. And with that, some people are scared to leave because they don't know where they're going to go. But you need to leave because it's only going to get worse. I know that from trying to leave strategically that backfired. Don't put yourself in a situation because you're scared to leave that you might not ever get to leave because you might end up leaving in a body bag. I don't mean that like in a rude way, but it's just realistic. You need to look for the signs. Signs and synchronicities. You guys are being led in the right direction. Go within. Somebody got a lot of insight because they went within, and that's what's guided them out of a situation into a better future. I feel that somebody noticed that no matter what they do, like you finally have that realization that doesn't matter what I do, these people are never going to be happy. So why am I spinning my wheels? Like why, you know, why be in the rat race, I guess you could say, if you're just on a wheel that's not going anywhere. That's what I just heard. I saw a little mouse running and running and running. He's trying to get somewhere and he's not going anywhere. So finally he just gets up and goes takes a nap. Maybe some of you guys need to take a nap and regroup. Collect your thoughts and step out of the mental cycle and just kind of refocus yourself to get on the path of where you need to be and collect your steps. It's the Queen of Coins. Somebody is working on just kind of creating security for them, and some people feel that if they leave a situation that might make them insecure, but I feel that this situation somebody's freshly leaving out of, and really standing secure within their power. I feel that somebody might have left somebody because they found out or they knew that this person was trying to trap them, so their plan totally backfired, and now this person is just like enjoying their peace. And you know, it's like they went into practicality mode versus, you know, staying in their heart. Like they went back into their mind, you know, like rationalized everything. You know, because why? Somebody needs to also like stop projecting bad things onto the future. But I feel that somebody needs to look at dates. And somebody needs to start paying attention to signs and synchronicities, because they're not. And those signs and synchronicities are going to give you the information that you need to know to push you on to your journey and help you along your path. But somebody needs to open their eyes. Like, listen, if you're hearing the same words all the time, look it up. If you're seeing the same signs all the time, look it up. If you're seeing the same animal all the time, or maybe it's like a specific word, look up the meaning to that word, like the spiritual meaning, and find the guidance within the signs that are being handed to you. I see that somebody is definitely just sitting here in this transition, but somebody's very, you know, excited with the 3 wands. I feel like somebody has a rapid expansion coming, and I feel that that is within business. I feel that they're looking, it's like the sun's rising on them. The ray of sunshine is just kind of like coming in and making everything great. Like they came out of the darkness, is how I feel. I feel that somebody probably is really coming out of just this, like they're looking for who they are, like that song. I feel that that has a lot of relevance in this reading. But they're finally finding who they are, and that's gonna like rapidly expand. Maybe somebody was in like an experiential ascension and it made them kind of confused because they didn't understand maybe while they're hearing things that they're hearing or seeing things that they're seeing, but they might be scared to speak about it to people, but now it's just kind of like, this is me and I don't care. Like, you know, they found who they are, they found their way. It's made my eyes tear up. Aw. Let's see, what is this? We have 2 cards that are like security, because you have the Queen of Coins and you have the 4 of Coins. It's like somebody was in a mode of like conservation, but to me it was conservation like they're trying to save themselves. Like you do things strategically so bad things don't happen. It's kind of like a self-protective mode. And I also feel that, you know, some people are either in that state and coming out of it, finding their way out of it, or some people are really kind of like saving, being conservative, you know, being frugal. That way they can create this better future for whatever this new beginning is that they started that's going to bring this expansion. I feel it's business expansion. My hair's driving me crazy. Is there anything else in this deck? What else do we need to know? I feel like somebody's really, I'm stuck. Like creating abundance is about to come in. I feel that this maybe somebody I feel is on an artistic venture. And that's what's going to bring them in money. Just make sure, somebody just needs to make sure that they add a little bit of structure into their plans. And I mean, it looks like you're really ambitious on this, but sometimes you need to write things down and create structure in your life, especially if you're working for yourself. Even though it's like you're on your own timeline, but you still need to have structure within that in order to complete tasks to get them done. And that's going to bring in a ton of success with the sun. Once you get that structure down, that could be the lacking part of what you were looking for to really set your business on fire. Not literally. Not like it's going to go up in a blaze, but you might go up in a blaze of glory. Like, in a positive way. Because once you find that balance between, this is the King of Cups, it's like balance between your heart and your mind. Once you get that, and like really, it's kind of like, that's why some of you guys need to get moss agate to help you balance those overwhelming emotions. If you're an extremely emotional person, and help you to think more rationally and set a plan. That way you don't lower your vibration. You know, it could help you like build up your self-esteem to really go for this. Maybe some people don't like speaking to people because they're kind of introverted, and they need to find that balance. That way they can really get themselves out there. And, you know, emotional control. Let's see, what else do we have? You know what? I'm going to use this deck. What else do we need to know? Somebody's coming out of temptation. I feel like this is the temptation as far as going back to whatever relationship. Somebody needs to be careful and not make unwise choices. Because I feel that some people's choices, they might be going back into that temptation. But I feel that a lot of people are coming out of the temptation of making bad choices that are interfering with their positive movement forward. Somebody's getting over the past. This was Memories of Love in reverse. Choose Wisely was in reverse, and also Temptation was in reverse. Somebody might be seeing a lot of sixes. But whatever this is with the 3, it's kind of like the Empress. It's really fruitful. It's going to grow. It's going to build. It's going to absolutely be successful. Whether you are being successful in this venture journey or your artistic journey, or even just finding the strength to come out of a toxic relationship, it's going to be fruitful. I feel that if you're trying to entrap somebody with a pregnancy, it's going to backfire on you. So just remember that. Even if you're a dude and you're trying to get a girl pregnant, that way she doesn't leave, you think it's going to make her stay. A lot of karma is going to hit you, and that's going to end up backfiring on you. So, some people, once they go within and get this balance within them, between like the heart and the head, this emotional balance, they're going to have great material harvest. I feel that this is going to open up your third eye. Some people may have a third eye blockage, and they need to clear that out. Try some breathing techniques, I just heard. Breathing techniques to help you get grounded and help open up your chakras. Anything else we need to know? Ah, they're flying everywhere. Somebody needs to work on standing their ground more firmly. I feel that somebody's letting people walk all over them. I feel that that has to do with the job. That might possibly be like taking advantage of you. And somebody has their sacral chakra blocked. Again, the moss agate has to do with the sacral chakra. So I feel strongly that that's really involved in this reading, because it has to do with the heart, and it also has to do with your sacral chakra. So some of you guys might need to get some to help you to balance yourself. Somebody's just not balanced within them emotions. Either it's severe, like somebody's really aggressive, or somebody might cry a lot. Somebody might be going through depression right now and have low self-esteem. So you guys need to get out and find that balance. You need to ground yourself. Even if it's like going outside, if you're not like 100 degrees below zero, even then, maybe go outside for a few minutes and like, you know, make some snowballs or something. Something to help ground yourself to the earth. And then the new beginnings are on the horizon. I feel that somebody is taking that leap of faith on themselves. And they're really finally taking that leap to get away from something that they might have been scared of or scared to do. It's kind of like when you just up and quit your job. you know, you're scared to do it if you don't have something lined up. And I'm not telling you guys to quit your job, by no means. I mean, the smartest thing to do is like have something lined up. But sometimes it's just freaking toxic and you can't take it anymore. I'm guilty of doing that. I've been putting in my 2 weeks notice and not know what the heck I'm going to do. So I'm like, this is horrible. I can't do it another day. And I just like went home and I was like, I can't do this. Wrote my little resignation letter and I was like, all right, here's this. I'm going to have everything in line to teach you how to do stuff because in 2 weeks, I'm gone. Where are you going? I don't know, but it's not going to be here. But that awareness is going to bring you victory and success for the future. Like, just be aware of what you're in. And make sure that you are valued where you're at. And if you're not, then, you know, it's time to move on and to start over. Don't stay somewhere that's where you're not valued. There's no point in it. And it's not going to, like, why run in circles and be on an endless hamster wheel? Victory and success came again when I split the deck. So that's what's going to bring you victory and success. So I'm guessing like this is over. You guys want abundance. It will be coming in. I feel strongly. Somebody might be a Virgo. Somebody's now trusting. I feel like their inner wisdom. Like they're now hearing that voice. I feel that somebody's definitely receiving messages. They just need to listen. And some of you guys are just literally coming into the law of balance. You're figuring out how to balance yourselves, or there's going to be karmic balance within your lives. So take it how it resonates. Make sure that you guys are doing the right thing. Make sure that you guys are compassionate to others and not gossiping and talking about others or being judgmental. Because somebody might be being a hypocrite is what I just heard. So don't be hypocritical. Everything you do, do it in love. That is the highest vibration. So let's grab some Archangel cards and then we will call it a day. Well, for the moment, I don't know. I might do another read. Let me know what you guys want whenever I post this in the comments. I have gifts from God. Archangel Sandalphon. We angels, I hate these shiny cards. We angels bring you gifts from the Creator and the arms to receive. Oh my gosh, my nose is itching again. Confirmation. Clairvoyance, Archangel Raziel. I'm helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so that you can clearly see heavenly love. So bring love into the situations. Like, think about your actions before you do them. Think about your speech before you say it. Again, practice witnessing instead of reacting, like we spoke about in the last read. Maybe some of you guys need to go listen to my last read about that. Not the one about love, but the one before that, because that's exactly what it's kind of talking about. You know, don't be judgmental. Listen to your heart. Do things in love. Speak with love. Speak with, you know, compassion. Don't do things that are vengeful because it's going to come back on you. And make sure that whenever you do things, if you guys are wanting stuff to come in, you know, and you're doing something and you're wanting abundance to come in, you're creating this fabulous new life. But if you're doing it and you're not doing it for yourself, you're coming from a place of I'm going to show them, you're going to be the one that gets shown because it's not going to come in. You need to do things for you and not do things out of spite for other people. Because if you're doing stuff from a non-loving heart, that is definitely going to backfire on you. So make sure that you're doing stuff for you and for your higher good and not to be spiteful towards somebody else. Because that spitefulness is a low vibration, and it's going to bring you in low vibing things. So as soon as it's given, it can be taken away. Remember that. So that's what I have for you guys. I really appreciate you guys being here. Please, if you made it this far, hit that like button because it really helps the algorithm. I'd appreciate it. That way our little community can grow. Greatly appreciate you guys. And then also, if you find yourself coming back, subscribe and turn on that little notification bell. That way you guys know when I'm coming on again next. For the month of December, I am doing $20 reads for another couple days. So if you guys are interested, I would be absolutely honored to read for you guys. All my information is in that little description box. So just, open it up, look through it. You have my email, and it has all the other information that you guys might need. That way you can contact me with your questions that you might want to know. And then we'll dig into it for you. Well, I will. Me, my spirit guides, and, ancestors and all that jazz. That's why I say we, because it's not just me. Alright guys, I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. So, as always, you guys stay fabulous, stay blessed, and I look forward to reading for you again. Bye.